Shankara's samskara was such that he wanted to know the truth about the world. He wanted to know. He said, who am I? Who is God? This inquisitiveness, this curiosity drove him. He said, I don't want anything else in life. I want answers to this. And that is how he set out at a very young age, leaving his family, leaving his mother, and in search of a guru. In search of a guru, what kind of guru? That guru who would be able to answer his questions. See, when we are interested in music, we look for a music teacher, isn't it? Obviously. When we are interested in computers, we would like to go and learn, whether it's software programming, whatever. Then we go to such an expert. If we want to learn football, we look for a football coach. We do not go to any sportsman, right? So there is specific need. So he knew he had to go in search of a Satguru. Now a Satguru is one who is able to impart this knowledge about the truth, about reality, about who we are, where we come from. Now, many of us may not have even thought about it, but he was very interested. He was very keen to know this. That is why he set forth and he found his guru, Adi Shankara's guru. His name is Govinda Bhagavat Pad. And he took him under his fold, looking at, his sharp intellect and his keen interest. He took up this small lad. Otherwise, see, at 8 and 9 years, when we are only 8 and 9, we are more interested in playing, going out with our friends, having a good time. Which one of us would be thinking, what is this? Where did creation come from? What is my true nature? Where am I coming from? Where is God? Who is God? Oh, we all have curiosity. Definitely we want to know. And you tell me, I will definitely hear because I'm interested. But are you going to leave home and go to find that answer? No, that is something, it's not possible for all of us to do. But he did it. Meaning what? The intensity with which he wanted these answers was pushing him to do it. Very pressing, So that is how deeply motivated he was. So when we also have such, our passion about whatever we do must be such. So this is how he found his guru and was enlightened with whatever he was seeking. That knowledge came, he received that knowledge and he recognized and he said, from now on, I'm going to be writing commentaries. I'm going to be meeting people, speaking to people. I have received that, isn't it? So it is time for me to contribute to society now. No? That's another thing that we must all remember. Whatever we have, if we can share and we can give, be a giver more than a taker. You must take. We all receive from the world. We all receive from our parents. We all receive from our family, our community, our school, our elders, isn't it? And we are dependent. There is nothing wrong. But let us seek at becoming interdependent. That is, I receive what I need, but I am also ready to give what I have. This way, when you begin, it is beautiful. So he wanted to share this knowledge with as many people. And that is how he traveled the length and breadth of India. Imagine, Adi Shankara was born more than 1,000 years ago when there were no local trains and no buses. Let us not talk even about motor car. He didn't own a car that he could just sit on that vehicle and drive along. Today we love to do that, no? Go for long drives, take a holiday in our car. He couldn't do that. He set foot, literally. He started walking. Look at that passion in that person, right? And he wanted to spread this knowledge to whoever was interested in knowing about it. You know, it is said that Ma Saraswati used to sit on his lips. So blessed he was that he could compose, whether it be poems, poetry, or even verse. Even if it is, the bhashyams, the many commentaries that he wrote. He didn't have to write and rewrite. You know, if we have to write a book today, if you have to write one answer to one question, we think so much. And we are writing and cancelling and rewriting, isn't it? How much we have to study to write our answers in exam. But imagine, he wrote so many commentaries. Commentaries meaning, one commentary is you have to understand the text well, explain the text, and also give reasons why you have explained the text this way. So he wrote commentaries or at least 10 Upanishads. Now, every Upanishad you have to understand verse by verse, you have to be able to write the commentaries, explain it. He wrote the commentaries for the Bhagavad Gita. He wrote the commentaries for Brahma Sutra. He wrote the commentaries for Vishnu Sahasranama. In those days, and all within 32 years of age, understand. And see, 8 to 10 years went as a young boy searching for his guru. So which meant from 10 to 32, within 22 years, he managed to do this. He traveled the length and breadth of India. At least 3 times he must have gone, establishing mathas, renovating all old temples, and writing so many books. Many independent commentaries also he has written. Those days there were no computers that you can key in, no recorders that you just speak and it converts into text. Everything had to be written by hand in ink, and he managed to do that. So isn't this a great achievement, an accomplishment on its own? We must just, it always amazes me to even think about it. How could it have been done? Just the single pointedness, just the motivation, just the inspiration to do some work and leave a mark. No? That alone made it possible. And that is why we say he must be God incarnate. When things are becoming beyond human capacity, that's what we say, isn't it? It's a wonder how one did it. This must be some godly act.